Right. Now then, let's see. It's okay. It's okay. 77. Yeah, that's all right. Whoa. 4.8. This sounds wrong. All right. Just leave it there. Right. So first things first, we're gonna make a plane. Just a regular old plane. And position it at the middle. Oh, there. And then we're gonna change this to wireframe. But what we need is now we also need to change the grid size basically. And this is changed here. So let's make it 100 by 100 plane with 100 segments. It's a nice mesh. Right. So let's see. Yeah, so this is gonna be our basic plane. Big plane. Let's change it back to default shading so you can see how it looks like. And now we're gonna start modifying this thing. opening the material editor here. So let's say I want to create a couple of hills and maybe a small path leading up to that hill, like a position. That's why I'm gonna use paint.net, which is basically just a free texture editor, and create a big map. Right, so from this, I'm gonna take the whatever, the pencil, or what is that? That other tool, not the painter. Ah, it's actually selected already. And take a big, this is gonna be my hill basically. I'm gonna reduce the hardness quite a bit. So it's basically okay, maybe just a bit smaller, a bit more. So it's a very, very soft hill right in the middle. And maybe a bit more here. And since this is going to be high, we're going to invert this, effects, invert colors. And there you have it. So now we save this somewhere. So let's call it Kellogg for place hill. And call it Kellogg for hill. And oh shit, is this PNG or not? I have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna have to save it again. Save as. It is PNG. Great. Just to remove the spaces in case there's a problem, and just save it. Now we're gonna import this here. So basically a bitmap. So we saved it at here. So just copy this link, and here it is. Put it inside, and now this is our bitmap. I'm gonna create an output layer here. So that would be output here. It is. Connect this map to it. And let's move this down. So let's take this terrain and add a modifier to it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a turbo smooth, which is gonna increase our grids even more. So now it's a 100 by 100. So if we go here and go turbo smooth, you see it created even more of these grids. So it's basically it's gonna give us more resolution to play with when we apply these modifiers. Then we're gonna add a UVW map, which is UVW, just a map for creating textures. And we're also gonna add a displacement map. So this is gonna displace basically in the z-axis the entire thing from a map. So where is our displacement map? It's actually, wait, what is that thing? Here. So this is gonna use as a displacement map. So we have the, let me just do this slightly more. So it's actually use existing mapping, apply mapping. So we select these two to apply the map and use the map, obviously. And we also want to select the map. So we can just drag from here to the map, and now we're just applying it to this thing. Now it's not applied now because there's no strength to it. It's basically a multiplier. And if we increase this, you can see, oh, let me just turn back to the default shading. As you see, it's applying basically the picture that we have here. Oh, yeah, that one. As a z-axis, effectively, creating a height map. But this is nice, but it's not really, it's a bit boring. There's nothing going on, and the terrain is too flat on the top. So I want to introduce some random noise to make it more hilly. How we do that is just open this again. So we have some noise here. Okay, let's put it right here. And we want it applied to this output. How do we do that? Well, first we're going to move this here, and we're going to mix these two. So we will mix, move this to here. This one will turn off, and this one to here. And now we can also play, if we select this one, basically with the amount of mixing. So if we set it to 50%, it's going to take half-half. Set it to 40%, it's going to take 60% this and 40% the other thing. And feed this to the displacement thing, and let's see what's happened here. Now it's more wavy. So then if we play with the noise, the size of the noise, we can create different things like that, for example. So this is a bit too noisy. And I also don't like the type of this noise. It's too just random, and hills don't look like this. So luckily we can choose here fractal noise, turbulent noise, and then increase the size of this like that. Maybe play around with the levels, so more levels of noise. So this would be a dune sort of a thing. Maybe it looks like sands and so on. Or we can make it more mountainy like that. Then again, play a little bit with the size, maybe like that. And you have these crevices here and so on. So let's do a swap. So basically black and white are replaced, so all basically the little valley here is now like a little hill, and this looks pretty believable already. It's quite good. So what we also might want to do is maybe we can create two noise maps. Where's another noise? Oh shit. No, not the key. Noise map here. And then change this one. Change this one. Oh shit. Come on. There. To a, let's see, a fractal map? No, turbulence. But what we can do is actually reduce the number of levels to say just one. And then increase the size of this. Add another mixer. Put this one slightly to the side and here. And then mix this one here and this one here. And then this one there. And here we also need to set the mix amount. Let's say like that maybe. So let's just, for the time being, output this directly to this thing. So now what we're doing, okay, I'll maybe just do it here as well. Okay, let's just show it first. So this is creating these big lines here. And if we swap them, oh, now there, here, if we swap them, yeah, you can see it looks like just these big lines. So if we then play with the size of this noise map, we can create something like this or something like more like this, and then use the other noise map, which by itself it should look, it's a bit, okay, by itself it should look like this. Oh shit. And reduce the size of this one. Oh shit, not that one. Oh crap. What was it, 27 or so? And this one, we can reduce the size. Change it to regular. And let's see, maybe we can reduce this. No, it's a bit too much. Fractal noise. But okay, let's just keep it like this, and then we'll mix it and apply it much less. So here we mix it up to this guy and this one to here. And if we select this and output it here, and then set it to, come on, come on. Oh, there it is. Now we have this slight bump going before these larger craters, looking a little bit like a lunar surface. Quite like this actually on its own. I might save this one. So now let's try to mix basically these three, the map that we created here, these two noise maps which are also mixed, and this one combined noise map, then this to here. Oh shit. Okay, let's just turn this off. And there. So there's our primary terrain. These are the little hills that are going around. And then there's the original noise. So we can still play with this. So we can say turbulence here instead of this one. Maybe create it like, like that. Even though the last one was quite good, I must say. All right, so this for now it's okay. It's okay, but let's add the other noise because before it looked quite good. Or what we could do as well, so we're gonna need another mixer. This one going here, this one here, this one going here, and this noise map mixing with this. Oh, this with the turbulence, 10 levels. And we also need to change the mix amounts before mixing them all together for the output map. And the, oh, come on, mix amount is gonna be, we'll see. So how pronounced we want our own terrain to be. Like that, maybe slightly more like that. It's quite good. Maybe we can reduce the mixing here to favor the one from the up. Increase the, okay, this one is okay. Like maybe that. And increase the, reduce the size here. Say like, that looks like a real hill. Something created by erosion and God knows what. Now, we also need to increase the strength here because it's a bit too little now. Like that. And there you have it. A real hill. Quite nice, eh? But we also wanted to add a ramp so people can climb up to it. So I'm gonna do a gradient here. A gradient. Shit, now just figure out how to actually rotate it. Okay. Oh, you can do it like this. It's quite cool actually. Actually, I've never tried this. Okay, maybe let's create another one. Let's see. Okay, 90. This is the angle. Okay, obviously. Yes, now it makes sense. So, color to position. Let's make it. Maybe zoom in here. What we're doing. Oh, too much. Maybe like. Let's just put it at 50. Why not? Actually, well, it's 5, not 50, but 0.5. It's half. Yeah, so now, let's see who's actually in the stream. Maybe someone asks questions. Questions? No questions. Excellent. So, we're going to use this ramp now. Maybe we can mix it before this one, so it gradients the whole thing. Or we could use it directly before this, before the hill, so it makes the hill sloped. Let's try that. Let's try that. So we want no, not the mask. Bloody hell. We want a normal bulb output. Where's the mix? There it is. Mix. So let's pull this one out and put this mix here. Mix it like this. Let's see what this does actually, if we just put it in. Interesting. It seems like at the edges it's completely black and completely white, which is not that good. But okay. Let's just keep it like that. And mix it here with the sky. So let's see what did it do? Not much actually, since we have to do it later. Okay, let's remove this one. This bastard from here to here. Where is that, a mosquito? No, it's not. Okay. Oh, shit. Why did I move both of them? Put a mix here. Mix it. And there. Let's see. Okay, I see. So let's see what can we do with this thing. Blur. Doesn't do anything. Okay, blur offset. Interesting. Very interesting. One. Okay. So let's say 90. Doesn't do anything. Let's say 45. Doesn't do anything. Okay, this doesn't do anything. Oh shit, not rotation again. 0. 90. Noise. Oh, great. Amount on. Noise on. What the hell is it doing? It's quite weird. Let's turn it on off actually. Maps color 1. I see. So if I do it like, yeah, then it changes that. How do we do this? Or we could just create the gradient ourselves and use it as a bitmap. Okay, let's do that. So 124, 124. Oh god. And then we're gonna do, where's that gradient thing tool? Out there it is. Just a simple gradient. Like that. So if we export this, save as gradient, okay, and then import it here. Come on, gradient. Combine it with this guy. It's still applying strangely at the edges for some reason. Maybe it's just a mixing. Let's try direct mapping. Nope, nope, it's not that. How very strange. Let me try again here. Direct. Nope, that's not it. Remove map. Well, we could do it manually. Could just multiply this one by this one. That's good. Who cares? We don't actually need it. So let's just. Oh shit! Where is that? There. Huh. Ah, okay, okay. There it is. So let's say that we're happy with this, but now it's blue, and as you know, terrain is not blue. So if we go style wireframe, yeah, it's quite good actually. But again, it's not. It's blue. So we'll have to do the following. We'll have to use this map now to create a gradient map for coloring this thing. So this is gonna be our material. So how do we do that? Well, we have all this terrain output. So what we need now is a, where is that? Color map. But there is color map. Come on. Actually not color map, but gradient ramp. Yeah, there it is. Gradient ramp. We're gonna create color from this. And we're gonna output this thing directly here as a source map. So, and then change it here to gradient type mapped. So what we have now is this nice little gradient, and we can play with the colors. Okay, we need some colors here. I'm gonna go, how do you call that? Bloody hell, wait. Not color map, but palette. Palette web. Let's see. Oh god, so bloody. Come on. Ah, whatever. Color palette map. Okay, whatever. Color palettes. Those. Let's see. Color picker. Oh god. Let's see something. Maybe it's easier to just Google color palette Alps, because it's a winter planet. Oh, this one's nice. This one's really good. Let's see, Alps in Austria. Ah, there they are. So let's take this thing, put it. Oh shit, this is all in actually hexadecimal code. We'll have to convert this to RGB. Hex to RGB. Okay. And let's open a notepad here just so we can hold these colors. So take this color. Oh shit. this color, convert to RGB. So it's this, and take this one, convert. I should make a little program to convert this. That would be actually useful. Oh, no, go back. Oh, nice, you have more of these. Okay, that one, and the final color is this. Okay, so this is our color palette here. These RGB colors. We don't need this or this or this for that matter. Quite nice. But let's just leave it for now. So the peaks are generally the darker ones, and you have this interdispersed colors. We're gonna use this one as the dark one, the first one. So that would be here. Oh, where is that? Okay. So 1 to 5 colors. And this one is what? 61, 81, 100. Good. Then next one. 145, 160, 184. Okay. Next. 212, 215, 228. Next is 172, 184, 209. And 104, 128, 155. Well, what? Oh, 104. Okay. Okay, great. So now we have our color map. It's nothing special for now. We're set it. So this is how it's mixing colors. I'll put it. So this would be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. And we can also go ease in and ease out like that. But this is actually useful for checking out how it looks like. But first, we need a material. So we're going to create a V-Ray. Actually, no, we're going to use a scan line or just a general material, physical material. And I'm going to feed this color map here into its base color map. And now we can actually just drag this and apply it to our object. There it is. But it's not rendered. So we're gonna have to use display port. Now we don't have it, so we have to render it. And okay, let's set up the renderer. I don't want a little image, I want a big one. So let's say 1920 by 1080, which is a full HD image. A scanline renderer. Let's go. Okay, that's something. Maybe it's actually too large. I'm gonna cut it in half. 1080. Not bad. The terrain is quite okay, but I need to replace these two colors. So this one should be the last one. The other one should be, yeah. So this should be 61, 81, 100. Wait, it's the same color. It should be 104, 128, 155. This one should be 61, 81, 100. What? Strange. Somehow it seems wrong. I'll just eyeball it, who cares? Make it darker. It's almost like it's not changing it at all. Ah, I see. Okay, that's the problem. It's not linear. So let's render it again. It's a bit too mellow for my taste. So let's just move this all slightly here, this one here, and we're gonna create another one like that. You can actually check how it's gonna look like here. So we want, yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. Now let's see. Where's the renderer again? Where are you? Not bad. Not bad, but it's a bit boring at the top. There's nothing else going on. It's just a simple terrain. So what we need here, okay, now this might be slightly better. A bit more sharper. Oh, now this is really nice. I quite like this result. But it's still kind of boring. There's no patches of anything. So what we can do is we can add another source map to this one before feeding it to the direct mapping conditions. So how do we do that? We're gonna add some speckles, and let's put them here, or maybe here, and then a mixture here. So we're gonna feed this one to color 1, this one color 2, and output, oh shit, output this here. So it should look the same right now. Let's see. Yeah, doesn't change anything for now. Let's see output render. Okay. But what we're gonna change now is the speckles, swap the colors, and then introduce a mixing amount here. Let's see what happens when you do 100. Should be a complete mixer. So let's see how this looks like. Yeah, just a random noise basically. But we can change, what is that? Where is that? So this here basically is white, and there's also gray. There's no real white here, so we can change this color to say there, and again swap it, and then render it again to see just what it looks like. Not very good. Maybe more white and gray. Now let's try it again. That's actually kind of interesting. But what we really need is to change the size of these speckles. Let's see what this actually looks like. Like that. So create more random. Big speckles. Let's try that. Yeah, so patches of snow basically around. So I quite like this. It's quite cute. Okay, so let's copy it another time. Maybe we can, yeah, mixing. So let's set it to that, then render it. There are little patches here and there. Maybe slightly more like this. Maybe even more, just to see how it looks like. Doesn't change anything for some reason. Wait, what does it look like with no? Strange. It's almost like it's not applying it. Come on. Ah, there we have it. So I just need slightly more of it. But not too much. A bit more, bit more. Bit more. It's almost like there's a cutoff point here, maybe at 80. Ah, there it is. Yeah, now it looks much more realistic. Right, like maybe like that, better. This side, what does it look like? Yeah, it's quite nice. And let's maybe we can add another one here. Say a speckle, spat, splat. What do we have? Tiles, waves, vector displacement. That sounds complicated. Dent, cellular. Yeah, I like cells. Those are cells. Okay, there and there. And then mixture here. Mix there. Actually, should probably mix this one afterwards, like here. And let's see what does this look like. So we have division colors. That's okay. That's okay. Fractal size a bit too large actually. Let's reduce them. Maybe like that. Spread 1. Ooh, that's very bad. Roughness, bump smoothing. So I need to just create more of them and spread them around somehow. Aha, okay, so it's be less actually. 0.5 is normal, 0.4, 0.3. Okay, so this actually kind of looks like patches of snow. Roughness, what does this do? No idea. Ah, so this is the, okay, how patchy they are. So if we say like that and then increase the size maybe. Okay, I like this one. This is quite good. And then division color, nothing. Just make it black and white really. So it's actually visible. This one we're gonna feed another here and this one here. And then output to source map. So it's still this regular terrain. But now we're gonna turn on the mixing. To say, I don't know. Oh, nice. Let's just see how it looks like this, just to check it out. Yeah, that's all right. It's just a bit too rough here, so maybe this should be actually grayish. Let's see. Yeah, it's better, I guess. Size, spread, roughness slightly less. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Just gotta add more of them. Size. Oh, this is quite nice. Patches. So let's say 8. Okay. Maybe with chips. Let's see how they look like. Wow, this really looks like patches of snow now. We just gotta invert the colors. So this one should be black. Okay, this one should be white. Quite nice. I actually really like this one. Maybe a bit larger. Yeah, okay. Let's keep this one. And then mixing. Let's remove it back like that. See what we get. Oh, so we get these patches here, which is very nice. Actually, let's try a bit more. So if we turn it off, we get just this, which is a bit boring. And then if we set it to 5%, get that. If we set it to 10, it's not that good, but let's get back to 5. Yeah, 5 is all right. Just the colors are not really, maybe slightly darker, this one, like that. And also probably this one. Oh, this is getting too dark now. Like more bluish. This looks too dirty now somehow. I think that's okay. Just this one shouldn't be here. So this one more dark even. Okay. So maybe we can just add a little bit color here. So maybe something like this salmon. Okay, maybe not like this, but ugh, oh god, disgusting. Let's see here. No, so everything seems to be happening in this region, which is a shame, really. So let's just do that then. Let's move everything slightly more. Ah, that's the problem. So if I create a new one here and another one and then put this right in between, let's see what that does. Ooh, have these like edge cases. Okay, so what if we do it more light? It's almost like there's something. Oh no. When the winter comes, do not eat the yellows. No. Okay. Where was that color? There somewhere. Okay, I need more inspiration. Unfortunately, this is not enough. Purple. 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 Where are you, purple? There. And something like that, maybe. A bit more. Well, more violet. Like that. Render. Okay. Seems like some radioactive fallout here. Maybe just more light, that's all. Like that. Oh, it's too light. Bloody hell. Ah, okay. That's the point. Okay, this is gonna think I look really good now. No, too light. It's just that's the problem. These are should be here, maybe somewhere else. Nah, too much. Lighter and less saturated. Okay, Okay, I think this is really nice now. There's just something in the atmosphere falling, so the snow has these deposits, and there are these splatters everywhere, so it looks like a real terrain. I think so anyway. Let's try it again. Render. Okay, a little bit to the side. Okay, let's do a full render of this. We don't need this right now. So, and we also don't need this. And we can use the full resolution. So 10, what the hell is my resolution anyway? 2440 by 144 or 2560, 2560, yeah. Okay, so render it, do it, Anakin. Ah, no, bloody hell. Why are you doing this to me? Like that. Yeah, quite okay. Maybe more of this black stuff. What is that? That should be this here. 90. Huh. 70? Wait, what's 100? So what's 0? Ah, okay, it's a bit too weak, this whole thing. It has to be slightly stronger. 50, 60, 100. Oops. So let's say 40 for now and see what that looks like. Where is the render window? Oh, oh God, what did I do? Let's keep it at 80 back. The speckle map doesn't seem to be helping that much. If I turn it off completely, just use the original one. What do we get then? That's rather odd. Is it a color problem? Okay, let's try now. No, it's too rough. Maybe if we add a little bit more. Yeah, maybe this one is slightly too dark. Ease in, ease out. Redemption. Yeah, we definitely need this thing. I'm not sure why it's working so well with it. It's kind of strange. What is that thing? Actually, I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, so now that we made the terrain and the texture for the terrain, we need to bake the texture. Basically create, this is a material, essentially. It's applied based on all these parameters, but it's not a done texture. So to do that, you need something else. You need to unwrap the UVW, and then render to texture, which is you do by press the number 0. So let's see where the hell we're gonna do this. Oh God, where is that? Kellogg, okay. Plane 1, padding enabled, and we're gonna add the diffuse map, which is basically just this color thing. Diffuse map name, okay. Target slot base weight, this is nothing. And the quality is gonna be 2048, so we want a big quality image. Maybe even go a bit higher. So 496, right? Yeah, 496 by 496. Render to file. I think we're all ready. So now we're gonna render it. Let's see what it's doing. It's very detailed, actually. Oh, something's wrong. They shouldn't be like this. Shite. Okay, let's just let it finish, then I'm gonna do it again. It could be just the size is too large. It's getting confused here. Okay, let's just see. Unwrap UAVW. What does this actually look like? Just a regular map, I guess. Ah, it could be just... Okay. So let's see how this looks like, actually. It's pretty alright, I would say. But alright, let's do another one, diffuse map 2, which is a smaller resolution. Just to have 2 of them. Just in case. Here is again some confusion here. Well, alright. Let's delete this now. Now we've created the unwrapped. And try to create another one just to see what that looks like. Render. It's the same thing. So I'm not sure why this is happening. I should be unwrapping this. Open UV editor. Attach all IDs. Yeah, I think it's alright. Ah, but there's one more problem here. And that is that this thing is not gonna go inside the game, Tabletop Simulator, because of the limit of the number of vertices that the Tabletop Simulator imposes. So if we go here to Pro Optimizer modifier, P Pro Optimizer, and we go calculate, it's going to tell us, so it has 40,000 vertex counts. So we need to reduce this number. Gotta get these numbers down. These are rookie numbers. 80. Come on. Come on. Why aren't you doing anything? Calculate. So 32,000. So let's a bit more, 75%. 30,000. Okay. Wait, why is it not? Okay, slightly less. 74. 29. Okay. So now what it's doing basically is optimizing the geometry, trying to remove unnecessary points and so on. Okay, we're gonna remove this for now, and we're gonna show how does it look like. So without this thing, it's just a regular map. See, but maybe it's not necessary to have this many of these things. So when you do that, the optimizer, you see, creates here large triangles and so on. And you can also go lower. You can go to 10. Creates a map like this, which is also honestly quite fine, but let's still keep it at we want, the best quality that we can get. So, okay, so this is quite good so far. And now that we've done all this, we can actually export it. Export selected to, where is our gradient saved? I have no idea where I save this. Save as. Okay. There. We're gonna save it in this folder, so it's all in one neatly stored and in the OBJ format. Let's call it calc for hill OBJ. You have these export presets like Blender, and also set up this flat YZ axis. So it's basically a flat terrain, not sideways. We do that. It's exported 29,896, which is less than 30K. And that's about it. So now we need to actually import it into game, which is done. Oh, bloody hell. Hope it's actually working. I don't have to change the internet. Come on. Come on, Steam. Don't do this to me, man. Ah, I knew it. Let's change the internet. So, what the fuck is this? Someone is sharing. Huh. Retry connection. Do it, Anakin. Okay, this is not working properly, so we're gonna have to kill it. Kill him. Kill him, Anakin. Why is Skype running? And why it has 6 processes? Fuck you, Microsoft. Seriously, what the bloody hell? 3ds Max. No, where's Chrome? Steam. Ah, there it is. And task. I have no feedback. Provide feedback. Who the hell uses this? Steam. Steamed hams. Ah, and we're finally in. Solstice of Heroes. Okay, whatever. Factory Early Access. Whoa, only now? This game is so old already. So we need Tabletop Simulator, yeah. Plain V, okay, whatever. Come on. Come on. Why are you launching this long? What's going on with this PC? 4.4 gigahertz, okay, that's fine. Ah, there it is. It's quite sudden. It's quite slow, I don't know why. Let's see. Just blank terrain. And now we have to import it. So let's say games, not games, objects. No, objects, components, custom objects, model. And Kellogg. This is gonna be our 3D model. Our collider of the 3D model, which is non-convex, and the actual. Hang on. Oh fuck. Bloody hell. Where is that bloody thing? Diffuse. This is TGA. This is Targa image. And it's apparently completely bugged for some reason. Shit. Okay. Let's go back here. So, first of all, we're gonna destroy this thing. Pro Optimizer. Then we're gonna, oh, oh, then we're gonna go UVW. We have to create a terrain again. Unwrap UVW. And then go render to texture. Come on, you stupid bug thing. And change this to a JPEG, not TGA. What the fuck is a TGA? 4. Save. Okay. Render to files. Export catalog or render. It's actually kind of better. Okay, so that's done. Why is it doing this? I don't understand. It's black. It's all black. Maybe my unwrapping is not good. Switch custom, weld, explode. Something's wrong here. I'm not sure what. Stitch to target, stitch to average, explode, break. Oh, actually, I don't know. I don't know. Objects to bake, diffuse map. Hmm. Switch setting, project, load object preset. I have no idea what the hell is going on. Skip existing files. But why is this not saved actually? That's what I'm confused about. Kellogg texture. Oh, all formats, JPEG. There is it. And now it's out. It seems it's bugged here for some reason. Okay, never mind. Let's just try to import it here and see what it happens. Anyway, Kellogg texture. Ah! Look cloud upload. Change the material to cardboard, whatever. Then import it. And let's see what we get. Oh, the terrain works. That's good. But the texture is just screwed up. Ah, okay, I see why. It doesn't have a UVW map. Okay. So we need to export this again. To OBJ, this, save. Yes. Actually, too many of these. Okay, again, delete. Pro Optimizer. Where is that thing? Bloody hell. Pro Optimizer. What was it? 78%? No, 75? No, 74. Okay, 74. And then UVW unwrap. Unwrap UV. Okay. Then we can go File, Export. Yes, flip, export. Done. The terrain baker now. Enabled. Let's call it diffuse map 4. Output into source. Okay. Render. Ah. Whatever, let's do it. It's basically the same map. Let's see if it's saved. Apparently now it works. It's there. Ah no, diffuse map 4. Okay, okay. It still doesn't want to actually save it for some reason, but it does create it, which is very strange. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll just save it manually. Kellogg texture 2.jpg. And let's re-import this thing. So custom, because we need the UVW map, which basically tells you how to place the texture onto the object. So let's do clouds, even though it's basically the same model. Kellogg texture 2. Come on, import. So now it should apply the texture. Ah, there it is. Finally. Oh. Oh. Oh no. It looks okay from this side. Oh god, what the fuck happened here? Ah, god, why is this happening? Okay, let's lock this. It's almost like it's going from up to down and somehow screwing up the whole thing. Okay, let's try to do the following. Let's displace. Oh shit. Let's remove the turbo smooth. So does this look now? It's much less nice. So let's undo this. So we need to figure out why it's actually doing this with the terrain. Could be that it's just too large. So let's try to bake it again. Render to files. Nope. Again, this thing is just wrong. Wrong. Oh. Oh shit. We have messed up all kinds of things here. Let's see how it looks like. It could also just be the renderer itself. So we could try to change the renderer. Where is the renderer? From scanline to V-Ray. GPU next update. V-Ray. Oh, whatever. Just try it. Now it's gonna be all black because there's no light source. Okay, I'll get the light source. V-Ray. V-Ray ambient light. Yeah, that's what we need. Okay. Ah, fuck, I don't want two ambient lights. So now let's try to render it. Ooh, dark. Stop it. Let's increase this to intensity. Okay, light map. Color. Color white. Render. Okay. It's pretty good, I must say. Stop. And now render to texture. Diffuse map 5. Okay, and we'll call it diffuse map 5. Okay, well, let's see what it does for this resolution. The following elements do not specify a target map slot. Diffuse map 6. Target map slot. Base color map. Whoa. What? Ah, fucking ah, crashed. That just is great. Lost everything. But this is a true problem. Okay, doesn't matter. Where are you, 3ds Max? I worked so hard. What's going on? Why is this so bloody slow, the entire thing? 4.2 gigahertz, okay. Is this thing thermal throttling? Just apply this, okay. Restart Windows. No, don't do that. Let's try this again real quick. Plane. Let's see how capable I am. Okay. Modifier turbo smooth. Okay. Modifier. Maybe displace map? No, UVW map. UVW map and then displace. This. Okay. And what now? We go to the terrain. No, not the renderer. Material editor. Bitmap. Ah, why is it always opening this thing? Here. Kill. Not gradient, but noise. Mixer. Here and here. This to swap. Turbulence. Like that. More levels. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Increase. Maybe we can do this as well, just to smooth transitions, like that. Slightly more of this. Okay, so let's do an output map. Output there. Maybe actually save this thing now so we don't lose everything again. So what is this? It's the Kellogg 4. Okay, and then feed this into the map. Okay, instance map, whatever. So it looks like, okay. Wow, it's now like a mountain ridge. Very interesting. So if I go here and change this thing. Huh. This blending is quite strange now. If I put it down. It really looks like a mountain now. It's really cool. Actually, I'm gonna keep this. Maybe slightly more noise, maybe like that. Levels, threshold, that's alright. And maybe, okay, like that. Like that, okay. Now where is the gradient colors, color map, color gradient ramp. We need also a material. Standard diffuse color. This guy going to source map. Change this to mapped. Change the add a couple of. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna do it like this. Delete. Yeah, I'm not gonna type the colors. Too lazy for that. Let's see, some bluish like that, some color here, maybe some. So we actually want this to be white-ish from all the snow. And here we want some intermediate color, say like that. And then here we want the dark one. Now let's add a few more colors here and intermix them a little bit. Come on. Come on, mate. There. Just a bit snow on the peaks. And yeah, so apply it actually and see what it looks like. See if we can recreate that bug. So let's save it again just in case. Come on, render. Render it. It's pretty darn good. Maybe a bit more. Okay, this one's probably out of place here. Ah, fuck. Delete. There it is. It's actually there. Render. Okay, so that's a bit too bland actually. Maybe some more darkness here. And a few more of these colors. Dark ones. Saturated. So what does it look like now? Render. Come on. Render. This one is too dark. Oh, it's too light. And let's do ease in out. Render. Bloody hell. Okay, then never mind. Let's just keep it for now. And try to render to texture. Unwrap UVW. Alright, we have to first actually let's do unwrap UVW and then go 0. This guy. Render to files. Add diffuse. No. Diffuse map. Not Targa for fuck's sake. JPEG. There it is. Map. What? How the I said JPEG, please. Okay. Okay. I think everything seems alright for now. So let's try it again. Okay, a bit too small. It's almost like it's, I mean, it's sort of all right, but, or actually maybe it is correct. Let's just save it and see what happens. Should saved already. Okay. So now we can do the Pro Optimizer thing. Pro. Actually, let's save it separately. JPEG. Up to. Okay. And then let's do the Pro Optimizer. Pro Optimizer. I'm getting tired of this, honestly. Pro Optimizer. Calculate 40,000. Okay, let's set this to 30. Maybe I can just set it like this. Okay, excellent. And do export file, export. I hate that it doesn't remember where I exported last, so that's rather annoying. Open and Kellogg Hill 2. Ah, shit. I didn't rotate it. Ah, there, now it's okay. Done. Shit, maybe I should have unwrapped it as well. But okay, let's try it. Okay, no, object, saved object, no. Object components, dice, no. Where are they? Ah, there it is, model. Kellogg 2, cloud upload, and which one was it? Map 2? Import. Wait, where's the texture? Ah, I'm too quick. No, it doesn't apply it, so I have to do it again. So it's unwrap UV, unwrap UV. Now export it. Export, export, selected. Actually, I don't actually need to do export selected. I can just do export. Done. Custom material. Ah, there it is. But this is like shaded already. That's what's so strange about it. It's like it's casting light on it. So if you can imagine like light coming from this side, that's okay. And okay, now there's a shadow here. Why is it creating shadows? That's strange. It moves like a light source. It's really strange. There must be something here in these options. Objects to bake in selected object setting enabled. Projection mapping. I don't want this. Mapping coordinates. Output enable. Selected lighting unique settings. Light, shadow, baked material. Automatic nearest power. Because if I look here, just a regular map. But here it's this blackish color for some reason. So the only thing that I can think of is could be the bake, the UV editor. Basically the way it's texturing this thing. Checker pad. This is too, I can't see anything like this. It's not black here, it doesn't seem to be. Which part is it? It's the where the fuck is that thing? Here, I guess. arrange elements, detach, avoid overlap, explode. Really not sure why it's doing this. I have no idea. Rendered frame window. Is there anything else in this scene? Maybe a light source, or this is the only thing? Yeah, there's no light source. It was this. Peel pelt map. Let's just try. Commit. Oh fuck. Might have crashed it again. No! No! Don't crash! Don't crash! Okay, I guess. Let's try. Aha, this is where it gets buggy. So now it did something different, definitely. But we also have to export the actual thing. So let's see, like this. 3x save. Let's just see what happens. This is quite actually interesting. For me anyway. Custom. Kellogg 3 upload. Map. Actually no, let's map 1. Okay, no, this is not it. Definitely. Need to remove this. Oh, no. Delete. Unwrap UV. Actually, let's just try one thing. Oh, fuck. I don't think that's it actually. Unless this one was interfering with the other one. Let's try to render it again. Ah, it seems that was the problem. Well, okay, let's just save this now and try to import it again. What was it? Map 2. Alright, yes. So if we go here, Kellogg, I think this one was the normal one. And finally we get to the map. Ah, there it is. Just slightly, maybe. Now you can also probably play around with this more, but this is actually quite okay. So then you can place a characters, encounters, environment, bunkers. See a bunker here, like oh, just a bit less large, like that. Just put it dug into the ground. It's too uneven here. Maybe it's there. Okay. And then let's also do grid projection. I think the light is just too bright. That might be the problem here. Lighting. Okay. Sky color is white actually. It's quite good. And the grid is a bit too much. Grid less opaque and hexagonal. You know what's the problem here? It's actually too small, this thing. Maybe less in the z-axis. Maybe just, no, actually that should be 10 and this should be 8 to make it more flat. Yeah, like that, maybe 6. And then we can just lift it up a bit. Oh. And let's lock this, unlock it, place it. Just go. Let's place it here or here. It's kind of odd. Ah, I see. So this is actually a, maybe it's just the model is bad, but okay, never mind. Let's just put it like that. Ah, fuck. Never mind. So, but it's flat enough anyway. The only problem is now the terrain is a bit like clouded. So we need a maybe higher resolution map that would help. Let's see, 2080 4096 by 4096. Let's see how that does. Well, it's slightly better, but not by much. So I'm just gonna do this. Remove the Pro Optimizer. Remove this. Do unwrap and do it again. So render. Still not that good, honestly. Just strange. This should be quite a bit better. So let's say stylized. What if we do another 2 iterations of turbo smooth like that, and then we do unwrap UVW. So now it's gonna be, well, hopefully high resolution. Render. Ah, there it is. Higher detail. Okay, now we're gonna save this one as the new texture. Hopefully the game will accept it. So map 3, we're gonna call it. And let's see. Custom this map 3 cloud upload. Come on, you can do it, game. Come on. Oh no, it's not locked. That's actually better. There's more to it. Even though it's actually flat, it just has more color. But yeah, it looks it's quite good, but especially from afar. It's like a hill. Although I miss that snowy patches, so we could still add that. Now let's see what that would be in the. Yeah, can maybe play around with this one. It's waves, waves. I have no idea what the fuck this does. Probably some sinusoidal function creating this thing. So I'm just gonna whatever. Speckle. No, what was it? Cellular. Yeah, cellular. And then we did large size with chips. Wow, this is quite interesting. Almost like some modernist painter. Fractal. Roughness. Something like that. Oh, too little. Larger spread. Come on. Even larger. Maybe this slightly more. And replace these colors. Huh. Well, that's strange. It's almost like there's no application of this thing at all. Could be the roughness problem. No, it's not roughness. Iterations maybe? Let's keep it at 3. Ah, there it is. Spread. I just reverse this again. Bump smoothing. Doesn't change anything. 0.1 and the roughness of like that. Let's say 0.5, whatever. Thresholds mid-high. Ah, okay, okay. This is gonna create more binary map like this. Sure, this is quite good. This looks patchy. So let's mix it again. But we have to mix it before these two. So let's say mix, mix, mix. Where is the mix? Mix. There. Another one. Another one bites the dust. Ah, okay. Wait, what are we getting here? Okay. Oof. It's a bit too much. Ah, we don't need it here actually. We only need it not in the map, but here. Just in the texture. So this one should be wow, this looks very nice actually. I'll just render it quickly just to see what it looks like. So it's okay. It's okay. Slightly less maybe. Okay, let's keep it like this. Or even so let's try to render it again to texture. Render. This is too big. There. You're getting these patches here now. Again, it's creating this dark thing. So maybe unwrap it again. Fuck. Delete, unwrap. Okay, and now again. It doesn't seem to like this part for some reason. I don't know why. It's doing that thing again. So if I remove it, let me check. If I remove this and do 100, well actually 0. Bloody hell. 0 this and render it like this. Come on. I did select. Okay. It's doing it again now. Something is off here. Maybe it's the output. It's really strange. Why is it doing that? So if I remove this completely, just to directly here, and just leave this to the side, does it do it now? Okay, right. It does it again. So strange. Okay, just stop it. Stop baking. Delete. Let's try again. Targa. Okay, maybe that's the problem. JPEG. Not JPEG. Map 4, I guess. Save, okay. Render. Come on, do it. Fucking hell, why are you doing this? I just don't get it. Really don't understand why it's doing that. It's not the colors for sure. It's like it sees these shadows here. I don't know, but let's see what we have here. Yeah, it's completely fine, I think. Maybe something not. Probably have some saved objects. Interior. Counters. Yes. It's like something goes wrong in the middle for some reason. Bunkers. Let's say bunker. It's a big one. let's say here. Like that. And there you have it. Looks like a ski resort or something. Somewhere where a Bond villain would reside. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Expect you to die, Mr. Bond. See how it looks like. Yeah, actually, it fits right through the ground, so the collider is there. Haha. It's pretty good. It's still strange why it gets these lines here like this, but not on this side. It's almost like this erosion is happening or something. And this is strange. You know, it's really strange. It must have to do something with the renderer and this line. Nice. Right, so let's just save this game. Save just so since we have it, so we don't lose everything. Kellogg white place whatever. Crap, that's not what I meant. This is actually a location. Kellogg ski place, whatever. And that's about it. That's how it's done. So to recap, you go to this thing, create a plane, smooth it to create more maps, create a UVW maps to then use this displacement modifier, and then in the displacement modifier you create a map that you want to, well, for displacement, and then just feed it into the displacement modifier so it creates this terrain. Parallel to that, you take also the map and create a gradient ramp with all these colors, and then feed that to the diffuse color of the material that you apply to it. Then you first reduce the size of this model to, that's what I forgot. But that can't be it. Can it? No. Anyway, you basically you render to texture, create a high resolution texture, and then you reduce the size to 30K vertices, export that as an OBJ format so you can import it into Tabletop Simulator, and you're done. The rest is just importing, as you've seen. So yeah, quite cool. There are some others that I prepared before. Abandoned military weapons facility, so we can open this one. File, open, don't, actually let's save it, why not? Kellogg, I'll just call it Kellogg 4.2. Wait, what? Why is it open files? I want to save it. Okay. And now we can open it. Open. So this one I think is already baked. So let's see how it looks like. I actually forgot. Render. Ugh. I must say the other one is much better. This looks like a pile of shit peeking out of the snow. But there's no dark texture, so that's good. So let's see what it actually looks like here. Okay. Okay, it's all right. It's maybe this must be a very large file. It's lagging. Wow. Okay, can you imagine? Yeah, whatever. So yeah, that's about it.